Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. So let's get started. I'm using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. Okay, and this reading will be for July. This reading will be for July 2020 for my Leos. July 2020 for my Leos. What challenges will we face and how can we rise above them and defeat them all? Okay. Doing it a little different this time. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right, so we start off with commitment. So what it seems as if is happening is that Leos are making a commitment to do something or to abide by like a new concept or idea. There's a new commitment happening. For some people, it's actually like a marriage, actually like performing the ceremony of being married. But for most of the Leos, it's really about making a commitment to something. It could be a commitment to be in a relationship. It could be making a commitment to get out of a relationship. It could be a commitment to start something else. So let's see if there's a specific guidance or place or area of life that this commitment is turning towards. All right. This is a commitment to do something. Do something. And it is one of those things. It's a commitment to do something, and it's almost is this really strong energy of getting things done. It's like you're making a commitment to get things done. Wow, another wand card here. You're making a commitment to get things done concerning your future, and building a new future, building a new foundation for something that's new that has to do with your future. It's like legacy building, empire building. You're building something that is going to reach far and wide. And it's, yeah, it's one of those things. I know that Leos have been spending a lot of time trying to figure things out, and you're still going to be figuring things out. That is just the mode of 2020. It's just figuring out how to create time to meditate, to talk to yourself truly, to truly derive the answers from your heart. And the world, and everything is creating this space for you to see things for what they really are, like your relationships for what they really are, for your time, how are you spending time. That's all coming into place this year. Whereas last year was more of a is making that transformation. Either you're going to stand up for yourself and make some changes. This year, it's just about, getting in touch with your feelings, getting in touch with healing yourself. You don't need a whole bunch of people to come in, like doctors and people to come in and tell you some things that you need to handle yourself. This is about you taking the reins and actually asking yourself the hard question. What do you want? And then that changes. For some people, they never know what they want. Some people know exactly what they want. And some people think that they know exactly what they want, but it's always in flux. Like once you see the next shiny object over here, you're easily distracted to go get those things. And the Hermit's really saying, settle yourself down somewhere, close your eyes, and just imagine the life that you want. If you have it already, how can you preserve it? Or how can you dive deeper into the things that you love? And, the light at the end of the tunnel, the light in the lantern is about all your hopes and your dreams. And connecting to those hopes and dreams. And there's something about it that really is about doing things the right way, doing things fairly, making sure that you're fair in the process that you're doing, that everything is legal, everything is copacetic, everything, all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Just making sure things are done properly along the way. So there's a commitment to getting things done and getting it done right, and getting it done in a fashion that really feels like it's connecting to your soul and to your dreams. And I love that for Leos. My gosh, that's beautiful. There's a sense of freshness in the air. In July, there just is something fresh about the air in July. Something hopeful about July. Let's move on to the moon. The moon is talking about the revelation of something that maybe you didn't realize. And it could be a secret revealed, or it could just be an idea revealed to you, or an idea revealed, or a concept or an idea that's revealed. Let's see a little bit more. Explain that. Ooh, it's about finances. So you're discovering ways to be a little bit more frugal. You found loopholes to either get your hands on some money or save money, and it's definitely about career and money, and trying to trying to get your hands on as much money as possible. I know it sounds really kind of weird, but it's something that Leos kind of need to do at this point. There's a desperate need to hold on to money. There's a desperate need to get your hands on as much money as possible. It may even be hoarding money. It may be saving money. It may be building up money. But whatever it is, it's about getting your hands on more money. So you're looking for that loophole, and like you're getting ideas of how to handle and manage money better too. There's a discipline to it. Ooh. So there's going to be some discipline about this whole thing of, hey, we're not going to spend our money on garbage. We're going to spend our money on maybe even investing in your ideas, in your dreams, investing in those dreams. That's to me, that's like, if you're going to spend money, spending your money in a format of investing back into yourself is like a supreme version of self-love. Okay, this is big. This is very, very big, and there's a discipline to it. Leos are like, no, we need these pennies to buy a printer. We need these pennies to buy like stock for paper stock for the projects that we're working on. For some reason, I'm getting the idea that Leos are getting their hands on money. They're saving what they can, but what they're spending on is more about reinvesting in themselves, and it's disciplined. Very disciplined. Getting rid of old expenses that you no longer need. Maybe you have like a website or some little expense, a cable or a streaming platform that you don't use anymore. It's all gone. You're kicking it out to the curb. You're getting tough. Lots of tough love going on here when it comes to like dealing with money. And it could make you feel like, it could make you feel a little bad. These feelings come up. This is a natural feeling. This happens when you kind of like put yourself on a regimen and you have to stick to it. Sometimes you can feel like, I can't do all the things that I want to do. It's like when you're on a diet and you see a plate of chocolate and you want to get that chocolate, but you can't get that chocolate because you're on a diet. You made the commitment. If you want the results, you've got to do the hard work and resist. And so those are the feelings that I'm getting from here. But guys, there is a feeling that happens by just resisting, by being strong, that you've become independent, that you are able and capable of doing anything that you want. It's these riches here that are kind of enabling our person to be the master of their own world. Money is being used in a way that it's facilitating the dreams that you want and that you have, and maybe even helping others too. Sometimes money isn't just about your dreams if you're fine, but also like other people that you care about, like helping them along the way. So it makes you feel good inside. It's something that's self-satisfying in a way that boosts your confidence. So Leos are going to be feeling great. So look, if you look at these two cards, They're like complete opposites. You have one that's really feeling like down and out, and then one that's really feeling like it's on top of the world. And it's exactly what I'm sensing here with these feelings of like, wow, I really wish I could have the cake. I really wish I could have that chocolate. But instead, being able to beat your and resist your temptation with the Emperor card, you can have this success, right? You can have that success that you're looking for, and that you can have and achieve with the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm going to move on to the King of Pentacles, which is the money card. It's like, I mean, it's about being the Lord and Master of your money, finances, and even like being like the CEO of a business. And look, everything they touch grows. Like it's the sign of a growing business or a growing career. And let's see if this is talking about you or if this is talking about another person that maybe you might be meeting or talking to. So let's get deeper into the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is about you. You're the master, but you're also doing this waiting. You're waiting for things to grow. You're waiting for things to grow. You know, though, and it's like, it's not just that you're waiting for things to grow and you're frustrated necessarily. But you're like, you know that it's coming. You know that it's coming. And look at this. You're working hard to get there. You're like, okay, we're growing while batch number 1 is baking in the oven. We're working on batch number 2. It's piling up a library of content. It's like, or a library of products, or a library of work or projects that like you can put on a resume, or on say I've done 132 of these projects and they're all fabulous. Or it's like I've created this 50 of these products and they are waiting for you to purchase them, and that kind of thing. It's like you're waiting for your customers, you're waiting for the word to get out and for people to hear about the stuff that you're doing, and maybe even waiting for your boss to notice that you've done 500 projects that were awesome, and that you're a killer on the team, and you need possibly a raise, or possibly a promotion. So this is definitely to do with career and business and getting things done. Woo-wee! Leos are on fire this month, and the determination is so powerful. It is so powerful how determined you are. You are so determined. Okay, so there may be a feeling of feeling trapped, and I'll tell you that this is not a big feeling. I mean, this is something that kind of shows up every once in a while when you're working on something and you can't, like, you're again, it's sort of like the Five of Pentacles, where you have like things are going good. In order for things to actually happen, you have to make a sacrifice. So this is part of the sacrifice. The sacrifice is you're going to have to stay put and get things done. You can't go out there and party. You can't go out and go to the beach house and get things done. This is about getting things done. 4th of July, you might be working. You might be working through all of the festivities of July, because it's been such a rough year and you have to kind of play catch up. So yeah, you may be feeling a little trapped, but it's not for it's not for it's sorry, it's not going to be for a waste, because look, bam, Ace of Pentacles. You're on the right path. You're moving towards the goal that you've been looking for. Success is not far away. It's just not here yet, and you're working on it. This is the time to hustle while everybody's playing out on the beach, when everybody's thinking that everything is okay and dandy, when everybody's taking a break. You need to hustle while everyone else isn't, because you're going to turn out looking golden. Okay, you're going to turn out looking golden. All right, I love that. The top area right here is amazing. Now, Leos have some things to work through in July. We have the Devil card. So I want to know why the Devil card showed up for Leos in the middle of a work period. Their intensity in their work. Why did the Devil card show up here? Interesting. So we have the Sun card paired with the Devil card. And the Devil card usually is about like temptation and sometimes even your insecurities, the darker side of your personality. And then we have this clarity. I need one more card to help me out to tell this story. Let me just see. Show me clearly. What message is trying to come through? Okay. So, the dark side of what Leos are feeling in some part of July has to do with relationships. Has to do with relationships, because I got this card. Okay, it has to do with relationships, either work relationships or personal relationships. Maybe there isn't a balance between, like, now you've made the commitment to do all of this stuff that you're doing for work, and maybe you've kind of pushed relationships to the side. And that could be something that comes off very unpleasing to others, right? Look at the Devil's face here, very unhappy. So it could be something that maybe you're not meaning to do it, but maybe you're not quite giving people all of yourself, and so they feel neglected a little bit. And the clarity is that, for you understand what's going on. You see what's happening with these relationships. This is a clear thing that you can see. And I'm not sure, let's see if you are going to, okay, so you're trying to balance it. You're trying to balance these two. You're trying to come up with a formula where you can have a social life and have relationships with people, and also get your work done. Very, very interesting. This is something that you can clearly see. You're aware of that. That's why we got the Sun card. You're aware of your dark side and the things that aren't working very well for you, and you want to fix them. And it has to do with relationships. It has to do with relationships. How you relate to other people, how you communicate with other people. All right, let's move on to the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is talking about a victory. This card wanted to talk over leaving something to move on to leaving or dropping something that meant a lot to you. Okay, and it could be a project, an idea, or something. This is, so it could be even like changing your focus from one thing to another. Like, so you had to say goodbye to one thing that you were working on, and that decision that you made to walk away from something that you cared about a lot is working in your favor. Look, how many more signs do we need? Yes. So it's there. This is a confirmation that, you know, the path that you're on is a path that Leos really need to go on in order to create this victory. The victory can come out of walking away from something that isn't working. The things that don't work, everything that doesn't work, everything that doesn't work. If you're trying to fix it and it's still not fixable, the universe is giving you permission to walk on in order for you to have happiness. Okay, so let's move on to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is really, to me, always talking about using, deciding something, making a decision on something. And this is talking about your ability to make your own decision, that your future is in your hands and you are the one that is in control of it. You are in control of it. Another court card here, Queen of Wands, is talking about you are getting things done. You are making the decision to do things that make you truly happy. And I love this card, of course, because it's just about being creative, being free, being, I would say it's more like how deeply you can get involved in your work and getting things done, but how good it could feel for you. How good it could feel for you. Like, how good would it feel to do something that you truly loved doing, you know, for a living? Like, how good would it feel to truly do the things that you love to do without having to deal with some of the other malarkey that you might face in a job situation? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it to truly do the things that you want to do without any of the downsides? Right, without having to worry about money and not having to worry about not making enough money, to shifting gears. Like, if you could have anything that you wanted in the world and you could pursue anything in the world, how would that feel like? It's about like getting that, getting a little closer to that, getting a little closer to that. And there's a sense of, and I love this card for us, there's a sense of newness and freshness about July in total. And you finish out the month in that vein because, of course, we're coming into Leo season, of course, and July is going to have birthdays for my Leos. Happy birthday for Leos born in July, and then August will turn around for that, for Leos born in August, and that will be awesome. You know, Leo season brings the sun, and it brings freshness, and it brings a sense of newness. So this is definitely us walking into August like, what? You know, it's like it's that freshness and awesomeness that we've been needing this whole year. So that's awesome. I'm so excited. This is definitely my best reading this year. Now, before we get into it, I do want to do my angel answers. These are, yep, I want to do my angel answers for this. So let's do it. Ooh. Ooh. Listen to your intuition. I was hoping that we would get this card actually, because it's the same picture that is on the back of the card. It's sort of the mantra for the whole deck. So listen to your intuition. I'm going to take a picture of it right now. Okay. There's the picture. Yep, that was the one that I wanted, and I'm so glad we got it because it's really good. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance, and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages that you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There is no need to question what you know is true. And that is why we got the Sun card, guys, because that's like we are aware of so much that is happening. Our sense of what's true is so on peak in July. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of those little voices that tell you, hey, something is not right here, or hey, I need to work on this particular thing if I want to be a better person. That kind of stuff is awesome. And then it provides so much growth for Leos, and for just in general, it just provides so much growth for the human experience. Well, guys, I want to thank you so very much for watching and supporting and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed so far, consider doing so for Leo Intuitive Tarot readings. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be the very first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings to you, my awesome Leos! And remember, this channel is for you and for you alone.